What's up, guys? It's the Mighty Zane500 here with another episode of Let's Play MediEvil Remake. Now, last time I said I was going to do the Scarecrow Fields, but actually, I'm going to do the Enchanted Earth because we'll have to come back here later anyways. Might as well do the first half of it. The second half is locked behind story. We need certain things to be able to do it. Quite frankly, it's annoying. But the part that we got to do here involves using that Witch's Talisman we got. And I always have bad memories of this next area because of the, oh yeah, this was a CG cutscene before. These shadow demons. Well, we'll see more about them later on. Don't worry about killing these guys. You don't have to if you don't want to. Once we get our little entry here. But, yeah, they don't give us any souls anyways. Yeah, now we can hit R1 to shield dash at enemies. But what we want to do here, come up to this cauldron, and use the Witch's Talisman.
Who has summoned the Witch of the Forest? Oh, it is you, Sir Fortescue. Forgive me, my lord. I have never met a real hero. Forgive me, just an old lady's little joke. In truth, I am glad to see you, Sir Fortescue. I need 7 pieces of amber that are hidden in the ant's nest. Bring them to me, and I can grant you a special reward. I will only offer you this quest this once. Are you willing to give it a try?
Yes, we want to accept it. I actually don't know what happens if you hit no. I don't.
Sorry, didn't I mention I'd have to
I believe you have to like restart the stage to get her to send you down here.
Now hurry back.
So, we gotta go down here, click the amber pieces. There's a bunch of ants. They're assholes. Hammers are your best friends against these things. I believe they like one-shot them, I think. But also you need a hammer or a club to break open. There's a little side thing that we have to do here. You absolutely want to make sure you get them all. And there's the reason why I hate doing this place. Is trying to fulfill this side objective. Because this place is a labyrinth. It can be very frustrating. You also need to kill a ton of ants.
Thank you for releasing me, sir.
It's got the original voice acting too.
To live our lives in blissful harmony with nature. But alas, the wicked Ant Queen has many of us imprisoned. Rescue my people, Mr. Fortescue, and you will be richly rewarded.
Put some clothes on. The evil ant scum. Okay, so yeah, we gotta rescue all these fairies that are down here. And they're all hidden behind these little walls that you gotta find.
Here we are. I shall open the entrance for you. These fireflies are my friends. They will light your way through the darkness below.
Mm-hmm. So, now we get an extra little firefly following us around. If we need the club, we can use that, but we're not going to because we have the hammer.
This magic portal was crafted by the fairies. It appears to have been created to prevent something escaping from the tunnels below.
What could that possibly be? Could it be evil ants? Say it ain't so. Hammer doesn't work as great as I thought. I remember anyways, but I think you could do... You can kill these little grubs here, and they drop money. So, that's useful. There we go, we got our first one. But the ants have blocked us in. Take this. Boosh! Boosh! Yeah, that does a lot of damage. But they try to block us in, but they don't realize that we have a hammer, and we don't care about their blockages. Easily just override them. There's our first piece of amber that we need. I just running through the hallways with the freaking hammer charged. Take that. And that. Have some more. Okay. Take that. Man, the range on that is pretty insane. Did I kill that thing over there? Yeah, I did. Thought I heard something back there still talking shit. Take this, you grubs. Take that. And this. Have another. Oops, I'm holding down circle, but he wasn't charging. Go. Unblock that. Let's see. Yeah, I just gotta get my bearings straight here. This area. I believe this just wraps around to where we were earlier. Thankfully, the enemies don't respawn. So yeah, this was just a giant circle. There's another fairy. 4 more rescued. To rescue me. Definitely takes a little bit longer for this hammer to charge up, but it does way more damage than it used to. I never really used that fully charged move. Isn't that where we came from? Yeah, it just wraps around. Okay, let's check down here. These ants hit really hard too, so they're nice enough to give you all these freaking vials. Stupid ants. Where did this put us? Ah, this put us back over here. Okay, I know where we're at. Stupid ants! You long years might. There's another piece of amber. Take it. I believe this is back at the entrance. Yeah. You can see how it's easy to get turned around in this place. This hammer makes short work of all these ants. There's a lot. The hammer is actually a lot faster in the original game than it is in this one. They made it slower, but it's stronger. With the charge, anyways. That definitely did not use to kill things in one hit. Another piece of amber. There we go. Here's another fairy. 3 remaining. We're only at 50% chalice capacity, too. Gotta make sure I don't go to the final area, because that's where a boss is at. We don't want to fight that yet, because we haven't gotten all the amber pieces or all the fairies. It's a fairly obvious area where the boss is at, because it's a drop that you can't come back from. Okay. That. Oh. Alright, let's see. Still missing a bunch of fairies, and I believe this goes towards the boss. Definitely don't want to go there yet. Okay. Stupid ants. Yeah, it does one-shot them. I guess it's just the shockwave. If you hit them with the shockwave instead of the actual downward force of the hammer, it doesn't one-shot them. Kind of knocks them around. Got way more amber than we need. That's alright. That right there is the boss. We don't want to go there. So we know where the boss room's at. Just gotta go backtrack to previous areas. Yeah, if you hit that, you'll fall down and you can't jump back up, even after you've beaten the boss. Okay, we're missing just one fairy. Not going to be in here, so let's go back here and look around. This is what always gets me, man. I always end up missing like just one, and I have to backtrack a good bit to figure out where I left this one fairy. Amber. Where the heck is this thing? Get out of my way, stupid ant. This way. So last time we went down, let's go up. I think it's just gonna wrap us around though. Yeah, now I'm starting to get like completely turned around. Well, it doesn't hurt to double check areas. Thankfully we have this move here to allow us to just kind of plow through this area quickly. See what I mean? This place is so confusing. This takes us back up towards... We fell down from here? Yeah, this is the beginning, so... We're all the way at the very beginning. There's this last daggum fairy. We need to pay attention. Always gets me. This last stupid fairy always daggum gets me. And it's always in like a very obvious spot that I overlooked. Like every damn time. Here? Nope. I will find you, fairy. I will find you. You'd think it would be easy to spot him too, because it's in one of these glowing, like amber chambers, I guess you could call them. I already checked. This just goes towards the boss, and I know we got everything in here. Oh, wait, there we go. Shoot. No, I didn't. It was right in front of me. There we go. I can't remember the chalice is... If the chalice is after you beat the boss, I want to say, part of me wants to think that the chalice is after you beat the boss. I could be wrong, though.
If you are brave enough to go beyond this point, you will enter the chamber of the dreaded Queen Ant.
Okay. I don't remember. I want to say after we beat this fool, she has the chalice. I could be wrong. Hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, so yeah, we just need to beat the. That's exactly right. Okay, I remember. So rescuing all the fairies is how you get the chalice. You don't actually have to collect the chalice on the stage. You just need to beat the boss, and it's automatically kind of given to you. He's like, what? The hell? It looks gross. Oh, he's got reinforcements too. This boss can hit you really hard. Kill his little ant buddies. And then you can stab it in its heart. Get out the way. Oh, shit. All you gotta really do in this guy is just kill his little reinforcements. She'll show her weak spot. Kind of janky though. I'm having a hard time hitting it. Maybe yeah. We'll shoot it. Come on, show your weak spot. Yeah, that's working better. Much better. Ow. Ow. More ants. Off me. Eat. Crossbow. Feel the wrath of Mjolnir. Ow. Taking a lot of damage from these guys. As I said, she hurts. She definitely hurts. Ow. They almost got her though. Ah, stupid ants. Man, these ants are so frustrating. Look how much damage they're doing with their spit. But we should have her here. Come on, a couple more points. What the? Ah, you stupid ant! You like overrode me. More ants. No, no, there we go. Antagonist. Nice.
You have helped to free all the fairy people from the clutches of the filthy ant scum. As a reward, I can grant you passage to the Hall of Heroes. I've never been there myself, but I've heard they got a free bar.
So it's funny. In the original game, you don't get that until you run back to. You gonna let me go down this hill there? There we go. Till after you
Bless
escape.
me, if it isn't Daniel, Lord of the Ants. Hold still, and I'll remove the shrink spell. Oh, lovely, lovely Amber. Here you are, Sir Knight. A wart-covered and cabbage-smelling old crone I may be, but I always keep my promises. I grant you my reward.
Gives us the drumstick. But yeah, in the original game, after you kill the ant queen, you jump down into that hole, and it brings you out, and then she talks to you, and then the fairy gives you the chalice. So a little difference, but interesting enough. So now we have 5. What are we gonna get this time? Anything good?
Fortescue, you jawless arrow magnet, what are you doing back here? What? Call me Mr. Woden the Mighty. How I pity the people of Gallowmere, that their fate should once again be in the hands of a chump like you.
Oh, damn, what did we do to him?
Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them. Take my sword, and do try not to stab yourself in the foot. You know, I've always had my doubts about you, Fortescue. You're just not carved from hero material.
That's right. We'll show you. So we get a sword. Yes, we get the enchanted sword, but The thing with this sword is you don't want to keep it out. It seems in this one it's even more you want to like be careful with it because it drains as you have it out. So in the original game it would only drain as you hit things like everything else. But yeah, magic sword you really want to keep only for like bosses and tough enemies, things like that. But before we go in the episode, let's see if there's any more things we can look at. Sure, why not?
Once part of the infamous cemetery Hill Coven, Imelda was ostracized by her sisters when she refused to stop using the communal cauldron to prepare her notoriously pungent lunchtime brews. She now resides in the enchanted earth where no one complains. Or at least if they do, she just turns them into a toad. And seriously, do not lick those toads.
I'll take your word on that.
A proud and fair race, the fairies were rulers of the underground world until that fateful day when the Ant Queen invaded their turf. Honestly, we don't know why the ants have them imprisoned, but for some reason, fairy magic doesn't seem to work against ants. Seems odd to me, but hey, I don't make the rules.
True enough.
Dan's #1 fans. They can't afford to lend a hand, but they'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Or at least to the end of the graveyard. Isn't nature wonderful? This beautiful family of wolves has found a happy home in the graveyard. Back in their den, 6 cute, squirmy little pups are waiting for good old Mom and Pop to return with delicious, fresh meat. Well, perhaps graveyard meat isn't the most fresh, but at least it's easily found and safe. But let me tell you, elsewhere in Gallowmere, vengeful farmers have hunted these majestic beasts to the point of extinction. Oh, thank goodness this last happy little family is here, amid the peace and tranquility of the graveyard, where absolutely no harm can befall them.
That's until I get there and kill them all.
Is this really what the ancient dragons evolved into? Their dreadful ancestors would be ashamed. Don't lick their backs. That's a good way to end up in the loony bin. No, really, just don't. Fascinating creatures, ants. Did you know they're as old as the dinosaurs? That they talk using chemicals? Or that they share a hive mind? And contrary to popular belief, they actually have no interest whatsoever in your pants. Humanity's last line of defense against the restless undead. They prevent bony beings from escaping to the land of the living. Man's best friend, but not Dan's best friend.
Sad face.
Although accustomed to letting her soldiers do all the fighting, this is one tough bug lady. She's an acid-spitting queen who will fight to her last gasp to defend the brood of insect infants incubating inside her egg sac. Oh, if only there was an airlock you could flush her out of.
Nice alien reference. Cool. Well, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for now. And the next time, we'll move on to the Scarecrow Fields. Continue on our adventure. So this is Mighty Zing Fate 500, and hope you guys have a good one. Take care.